What's up, Pisces gang, Pisces nation? Somebody had made a comment telling me to turn up my volume. I am just letting you guys know that I do have a microphone being mailed. Amazon usually ships things pretty quickly, so that should be coming and arriving any day now. I do apologize if you are having difficulty hearing me in my videos. Please, I would recommend putting like headphones in or something until I am able to get my microphone set up and things like that. That should be arriving this week. So, this is going to be a channeled message, and if you see me looking down, it's because I literally was typing everything that I was hearing and receiving in the car. A lot of times I will receive messages while I'm driving or just in the car. I'll hear a song and it will, it'll bring about a message. So there's quite a lot here, so bear with me. So the Real Love by Mary J. Blige came on, and that was kind of what guided me to the channeled message and knowing that there was a message that needed to be relayed for Pisces today. And it's going to be, this is just a channeled message, no cards, no anything, just straight from the divine, okay? So she talks about, looking for somebody to set her heart free, looking for real love. I feel like my Pisces are searching for that, or in the recent past, we're searching for that. If you were with a significant other, you may have been searching for that through that partner, okay? And what I'm getting is, if you are still searching, to stop searching. You already have that real love, which is yourself, okay? I think I had mentioned in the last video that you, something about Pisces realizing like the heartache that you guys experienced and went through with your partner was so you could find yourself and love yourself, and that none of it was in vain, okay? So I want you to, for those, there's two sets of Pisces, one that are still searching and another group of Pisces that are already found themselves, and that's the new leaf and new stage in their life that you guys are coming into now, where you're realizing that you are that love. You don't have to search, that it's right within you. Yeah, so I said I'm searching for a real love. I wrote that down, and I put you found it. You have ended the search because you are the one who is setting yourself free. You are setting yourself free from any bondages, from anything that may have been holding you hostage or dormant or trapped, okay? You are coming out of this victim energy and coming into realizing that you are a survivor, Pisces, okay? So your heart, I was hearing your heart has been heavy for so long. You've been taking on other people's energy. You have tolerated less than what you deserved, and that was based around fear of being alone and circumstances, okay? Also because you're not a quitter, Pisces. You try to give those that you love the benefit of the doubt. You level with others, and you try to look at everyone as equal. You try to give people the benefit of the doubt, knowing that we are all human. But if you can heal, if you yourself can heal, take the initiative to heal and improve self and soul search and seek for, improvement and taking accountability, if you can do that, then so can other people. So there's no excuse. I feel like you're not giving people, you're coming into this energy of no longer giving people the benefit of the doubt. You're no longer settling, okay? What else? You allowed too much empathy and this thought of this thought of love cloud your rational mind. So you hold so much empathy and this thought of love. Like, I feel like my Pisces may have thought that they were in love, but really they just love the thought of love, the idea of love. Pisces are in love with love, okay? Yeah, so you weren't in love. You were in love with the love that you brought to these connections, to these relationships, to friendships, family, significant others, lovers, okay? So in the end, you were essentially loving yourself vicariously through other people. You loved love. You love what you brought to a connection. You gave so much love that you lost yourself. You lost yourself in showing everyone else the love that you wished to receive back and may have never got it, okay? So, but now you are able to get it and give it to yourself, because a lot of times we don't love ourselves enough. So we really don't know how to love others, because we'll either not love them correctly or love them too much to the point where we don't even love ourselves and we lose who we are. We forget who we are. It's already difficult for us to, with life and trying to survive, and we get sidetracked on thinking about ourselves and thinking about what we love, because we get sidetracked by society and life and having to move on from trauma and not healing and just surviving, okay? So it's already difficult to do that. And then on top of that, giving your love away to the point where you forget to love yourself is detrimental, and it wasn't serving you. So I feel like my Pisces are coming into an energy where they're putting themselves first and realizing, I expect so much from others, or my significant other, or my ex, now ex, or whatever situation you're in, whatever status you're in right now. I expected so much from this person, but yet I wasn't willing to give it to myself. So now it's time to give that to myself, okay? Yeah, so you were unaware of how to love yourself, and you now realize that the way to the Most High and to your highest self is through self-love and loving yourself. Being selfless allows for resentment and pain to manifest, because you begin to pour from an empty cup. Not anymore, Pisces. That way of being is gone. And for those of you who haven't reached the level where it's completely gone yet, this is the energy that you are going to be coming into. This was a channeled message that I got directly and specifically for Pisces, okay? So you didn't know that you were worthy of better because you had never been shown that love. Because you had never been shown that love. You associate love, family, and connection with others as something that's painful because that's all that you've seen. You may have had a loving parent, okay, or you may have not had a loving parent. Everybody's childhood and upbringing is different, but there was always something lacking. You always felt like there was an area of your life from a young age that was lacking, that you didn't understand. You placed a lot of blame on yourself. You didn't understand things. You questioned a lot of things as a young child, okay? And you associate love and family and just connection with something that's painful, because I feel like a lot of you have gone through a lot of hardship, either no parents and, being taken over by a guardian, or one parent having to pick up the lack of another parent, wondering where that other parent is, or just being raised by one parent, okay? And even though if you did receive love from that one parent, it was always, it could have been, you could look at it like it was a curse and a blessing. And then you can look at it as, if you didn't get that love, that it could have been a curse or a blessing, simply because when you're shown so much love at a young age from one person, everybody else, it's like that one person, that one parent is picking up the lack of everyone else around you. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, you know, father figures, mom figures, whichever, make it fit where it fits for your life, okay? But it comes to a point where you realize, like, or you blame yourself, like, what did I do? Why isn't my parent around? Or why didn't I grow up with this and that? And then you start to compare your life with other children around you, which then leads you to feeling lost, alone, and very different. I feel like my Pisces, a lot of you are star seeds, and that is something else that I'm going to be talking about today on my channel. I'm going to be diving deep into that because I feel like a lot of my Pisces are star seeds, okay? And I'm really excited to talk about that, actually. A longing for home. You've always felt different, okay? Different from everyone else. Yeah, so let's see what else. Yeah, and that is just for people in general. You associate, you know, pain and things like that with, you know, friendships, people in general, because I feel like people have disappointed you time and time again. But what we must realize is that the only way we can have disappointment in our life is when we expect. And that's where we fall short because, you know, we think that because these people are in our life and they love us, that they're supposed to meet and reach certain expectations that we have. But that's not the case because humans will always disappoint you. And that's something that I had to learn, that that's what made me grow so much closer to my spiritual counsel and my angelic counsel, was realizing that they're always there. They never fall short. Humans fall short all the time. We always fall short. So knowing that I have that support in the spiritual helps me feel more aligned and balanced and like I matter here in this physical realm, because I suffer with that a lot. Like, I'm like, they say that being a child of God, you know, you're supposed to love thy neighbor, but when you're exerting so much love and you're giving and you're giving and you're not receiving, you tend to question, like, so this is what God wants me to do with my life. This is how God wants me to act. But where we don't put the connection together is that by loving ourselves, we love God. And then when we love ourselves, that energy transmute and it radiates off of us. And then people around us begin to vibrate on that same frequency. If everybody is worried about just doing and being good and not expecting, but just moving from a place of love instead of expecting and wanting to receive all the time, we're always going to be disappointed and left feeling empty, okay? Yeah, so I was hearing, if you knew better, you do better, and now you do, and now you are. You are operating at a lower vibrational pattern, and now you are raising your vibrational pattern. My Pisces are ascending and healing, and I felt such a beautiful energy as I was channeling this. And I heard the word underdog. You are the underdog. You are the black sheep of the family. Okay? Okay, so this gets a little nasty for my Pisces. I was channeling a lot. So your sexual encounters are very euphoric, magical, and amazing. Okay, I was hearing your yoni, meaning your pussy, and your penis, if you're a male watching this, your dick, okay, excuse my language, is very sweet and powerful. And then I was hearing sexual healing. Love yourself and save that yoni for you and you only. When we harness our sexual energy, we can transmute it into our career and life purpose instead of giving it away. Now, I know that we all have needs, but when we deprive our flesh of things that it desires, when we lose and cancel out our desires, we are able to ascend to a higher frequency. That's why fasting was so important. When I first began my spiritual journey, consciously started my spiritual journey. I've always been on a spiritual journey. You have always been on a spiritual journey, 444, as soon as I start talking about that. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, Yeah, fasting is very important too, to help you connect with the divine, with the Most High, with Source, with your highest self, with your angels, with your ancestors. Fasting, depriving your body of things that it desires. We have to try to cancel out desire, okay? And become more disciplined and put self first, because at the end of the day, we we come into this world alone and we're gonna die alone, okay? Okay, yeah, so when we harness and save and hold on to that sexual energy, it's so damn powerful. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful frequencies and energies that there is. So when we harness it and hold it in for ourselves, we become more powerful. We begin to raise, again, our frequency, our vibration, and we're able to channel it to making a difference in the world, especially for my Pisces out here who know they have a calling. They know they are destined to be something great and huge. That's something that I would highly, highly recommend, is just slowing down a little bit, okay? Slowing down. And even if you do have a partner, talk with your partner and try to involve them in what you're doing, like fasting, you know, celibacy, just refraining a little bit more. Not complete celibacy, because I know when you're in a relationship, you have that partner always in your face, always you have that constant attraction. And even for the people that are single, I feel like it would be a little easier just to slow down a little bit and get your partner on board. If you're in a relationship, like, hey babe, like, maybe this is something that we can do together for the betterment of us and our union, okay? Because absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, you know, a lot of us, when we come into union with other people, we have sex really early on in the relationship. And not saying that there's a given time or set time that you should, you know, become intimate with a person, but it clouds a lot of things. Sex clouds a lot of things, but it also can be very healing, okay? Being able, like I said earlier, my Pisces are very tapped into their sexuality at this time, their sensuality, which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful that you are, you know, but being able to harness that now that you know and you are aware and you are in your prime and you are feeling good and you are feeling sexy and sexual and sensual and feeling good, try to, and when you're having sex, view it as a healing ceremony, because it is. It's healing. It's beautiful. Sex is beautiful, okay? Yeah, imagine that you're healing one another, or as you're having sex, like, do a prayer before and after or during, and visualize, you know, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra. Like, there's been times when, not to get too personal, but when I've been having sex and I'm seeing the color yellow, and that's my solar plexus, my confidence, my self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you guys know that, you know, I work with the goddess Oshun, and her color is yellow. So, and she is the goddess of sensuality, love, beauty, and fertility. So it makes sense. And I would definitely recommend V-steaming. If you're interested, I do sell vaginal steams. It's a facial for your vagina. It helps rid out, I have a video posted that I can link in the description box, but it just talks about like the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual benefits of that. And then I can also make another video if you guys are interested in hearing about that, okay? Yeah, love yourself. Save that yoni for you and you only. You are embodying a goddess energy, okay? And you're very fertile at this time, both literally and spiritually, okay? So watch out for that. My Pisces who are single, be mindful of how fertile that pussy is, okay? Especially if you're not trying to make any babies right now. Yeah, especially if you're not trying to have any babies right now. Yeah, I feel like, and then I was also channeling, I don't know, this may be just for one Pisces, but like, I feel like somebody may be trying to get some of my Pisces out there pregnant, put a baby up in there, so just be careful. Work on your heart chakra is what I was hearing. Your solar plexus and sacral chakra is balanced and aligned at this time, along with your third eye and your crown chakra. So those chakras right now aren't what I would focus on the most. The chakras that need focus, which I wrote down, are root chakra, and I put in parentheses, mentioned twerking. So one way that I do this personally myself to help balance out and align my root chakra, I will twerk and twerk and twerk and shake my booty and dip it down low and drop it down, and just in the comfort of my own home. You know what I'm saying? Just as like a healing, that root chakra, aligning it, balancing it out, okay? Feeling sexy, feeling like grounded. That's what, why did my light cut off? Why did that happen? I don't know why that happened. That's weird. But yeah, that's something that I do that really helps align my root chakra. And also your throat and heart chakra. Let's get these chakras in alignment, Pisces, okay? And I do chakra balance and alignment sessions, and I will link that in the description box below. So yeah, that is all I'm really wanting to share right now, since my light did just go off. That was like perfect timing, kind of, but I need to figure out why that happened. So yeah, technical difficulty, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? But yes, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.